Hey guys, I'm Alina with Awaken Catholic, and this is Awaken the Saint. Today we celebrate the feast of Saint Maurice. He lived around the 3rd century in Egypt, specifically Thebes, which is present-day Luxor. This saint left his mark as a soldier in the Roman army. His Theban legion was an oddity in the Roman army at the time because it was made up entirely of Christians. One day, their legion was called to depart for battle and commanded to perform pagan sacrifices, as all the other legions were told to do. Naturally, they did not comply. Their commander, Maximian, let this slide initially. But then, when Maurice's legion was commanded to harass the local Christians, they refused. This enraged Maximian. He ordered the unit to be punished, and every 10th soldier killed, a military punishment known as decimation. More orders followed. The men refused compliance, as encouraged by Maurice, and a second decimation was ordered. Continuously, Maurice and his men refused to attack their fellow Christians. Eventually, Maximian had enough of their disobedience and had them executed. The place in Switzerland where this occurred is now known as Saint Maurice and is the site of the Abbey of Saint Maurice. Saint Maurice had a successful career in the military. He could have chosen to impress his superiors and follow orders blindly, but he refused to give in to job security. Instead, he put his own life on the line to do the will of God. He chose to lead his fellow Christians in that legion to glorious martyrdom. Maurice and his men knew that this life was not the point. How often do we get caught up in the temporary woes of this life? We get so consumed with making life comfortable here, living for the moment in this YOLO mentality that we forget what all of this is meant to prepare us for. We have it pretty cushy here in the States. The American culture teaches us to strive for that American dream of working a steady 9 to 5, getting that awesome dream house, and preparing for an easy retirement. I'm not saying this is all a bad thing, but I am saying it's not what our focus should be. I'm preaching to myself here. It's a constant interior battle to fight these desires to succeed and capture that American dream. Our family had it for a while. My husband was working a steady 9 to 5 for the diocese. We had a 4-bedroom home, we had benefits, health insurance, food on the table, and I was never more restless inside than I was then. When we decided to start Awaken, the nonprofit that helps create these daily saint shows and so much more Catholic content, it turned our American dream life upside down on its head, which hasn't always been easy. As Christians, we are called to overcome these worldly trappings and to discover what our true mission on this earth is. We are given one life to live. Let's live rebelliously and do what the world tells us not to do. Saint Maurice, ora pro nobis.